Hi there, glad you could join me. Today I'm just sitting cutting up some of our cacti fruit. I've actually got a vlog on that, so if you want to know how to do that and how to pick them, go and check that out. But today, while I'm sitting preparing them, I thought I'd talk to you about YouTube. Why did I start YouTube? Well, same reason as a lot of people give. It's a good way to collate everything that I've done since I've come to Cyprus, all the building work that's been done. So between my channel, my husband's channel, we've got a nice little synopsis of everything we've done to the house or the grounds, or just what we've done in general. So that's one reason. Another reason is, as you may well know, we do Airbnb here and we do a bed and breakfast, and I thought it would be quite nice in a way to keep in contact with the guests that we've had. Also, some people don't know what Airbnb is, so I thought by doing YouTube and promoting our bed and breakfast on there, people can find out about us that might not find us on Airbnb. So that's another reason. Also, of course, friends and family, they can then find out about us, what we're up to if they can't come out and see us. And again, they can share what we do and where we are with people they know. I also would love to build up a community of fans, if you like, of my YouTube channel. I'd like to call my fans progressors, because I'm a very positive person and I like to promote progress no matter in what form. So I'd like to call you my progressors, if that would be okay with you. So that's another reason, and I'm very interested to find out where you are from. I love to find out people from other countries, find out all about them. So if you would like to comment, tell me who you are out there watching me, I would really appreciate that. And then we can make our own little community together. Who knows, you might even come and visit me one day. So that's my main reasons for doing YouTube. Now let's talk about the cost of YouTube. Well, firstly, let me tell you, in Cyprus, YouTube says we can't be monetarised. So we're definitely not doing it for that reason. I don't know why we can't be, because we are considered Europe, but who knows. Anyway, that's beside the point. That's not what we're doing it for. But just to let you know, that certainly isn't anything to do with us doing it. So the cost for us is we are not going to buy any equipment to do it or anything special to do it. We're not paying for editing systems, we're not buying any new cameras, lighting. A friend of Mike's actually said, oh, your sound's not so good, perhaps you need to put a microphone on. Yes, we know all about that, but I think I need to insert a picture of what we're actually recording on, and it's so old, the video camera I'm using right now, it doesn't have sockets for that kind of thing. So I will try and remember to insert a picture to show it's a Panasonic, but I'm not sure what else I can say about it. So I'll put the details of that in, maybe even in the link below. But we're not buying any lighting or any new equipment. The photos that I put up, we do actually have quite a good camera. We don't have phones here that you can record on. Our mobile phones are literally telephones, so we don't have that kind of system either. All the editing systems we use and the converters, because being such an old video camera, obviously we had to find a system to convert, we don't pay out for. It's all free that we found, so it may not be the best or give us the most options of what we can actually do editing wise, but we go with that. We try and live here without any bills, so we keep our bills to a minimum. I'll do about that probably in another vlog, saying our cost of living, but we certainly don't want to pay any subscriptions out, other than obviously we need internet here for our Airbnb business. So let's talk about the very first few vlogs I've made. Any downfalls? Yes, you want to go and look at my 24-hour one. That actually has been my favourite one, not only to do little clips, but I just enjoyed putting it all together, especially the music. If you go and look at it, the watering bit, I just love that bit with the music. It took me an hour and a half to film that because so many areas I watered. I had to stop, move the camera. The bit you see me watering with buckets, I have to walk a long way back to fill up the buckets, wait for the buckets to fill, go back. So just watering and keep moving the camera around all the time, that was an hour and a half to film. I wanted to edit it and speed it up just to get across to you the fact that I water a lot of areas and fast and off I go. By the time I edited it, speeded it up, I did it to times 32, so you can see what I'm doing, but really fast. I think it's about just over 1 minute in total with an hour and a half of filming. The other funny part of that was, as I was filming, you can't see the screen here very well when you're filming because it's so sunny. Like now I can't even see the screen, which is good because I don't look at it then anyway. But when I was filming it, I didn't realise at one point I hadn't pressed the record or stop record. I don't know which way round it was. And when I finished and checked it all back, because I wanted to get on quickly and finish watering because it was getting so hot, at the very end I played it all back and realised that after about the first 3 pieces I'd either pressed not record, stop record or start record at the wrong time, and all the filming was the in-between bits and me walking around carrying the tripod or walking around. So I had a lot of footage of that, and then of course the battery had finished and had to recharge the battery and everything. So in total it probably, with refilming part of that as well, probably took me well over 2 hours for about a minute clip. But hey ho, I got exactly what I wanted out of it in the end, so I was very pleased with that. The other bit that was quite hard to, well, not to film but to edit, was all the bit, again a very short, less than a minute clip in the end I think, of the birds waking up. I had all the clips and initially I was going to start the filming at that part. Oh, this is my day waking up with the birds waking up. So I had a lot of talking over the top of it, which in the end I didn't start there. I started with getting up and letting the cats in, which is the start of my day. And so I had all this filming of footage of birds that I did want to use, but obviously I didn't use it for that part. So I then had to put music over the top, which I did, but kept in the bird twittering, which I thought was quite nice. So again, the bits that took the longest time to edit and film and put together were actually the shortest bits, but I actually like those 2 bits very much. So that was probably one of the worst moments. Here as well you get a lot of wind blowing through, especially this area. You have a gully of wind coming up the mountain. So some of our filming we do get a lot of wind sound. You'll see that in the 24-hour one with the pool. There's a lot of gust of wind. So that's something. I don't think there's been any more trials. Oh, when Mike was trying to help me with this speeding up bit of the watering, I don't know why, but it kind of kept taking out some of the footage, and the footage just kept disappearing and he had to go back a step and get, I don't know what happened there, but that actually took a long time to edit. Mike's had to learn all the editing side, and then bless him, he learnt how to do everything, and then as I want something done he then teaches me that bit. So neither of us have much computer knowledge anyway, being that neither of us were at school when computers were taught or anything like that. So bless him, Mike actually has been an angel. I go, oh, I really want this, or I want this, this, and he has to figure it out for me, and then he shows me how he does it, and then I write it down. So I've almost made myself a manual of how to do this and how to add music. I'm getting there. I do actually love editing though, and now I do love putting music on. So we'll see where that goes. I think that's really all I've got to say at the moment about YouTube. As I say, please comment below and let me know what you like. I'm doing all sorts of things on my channel, anything related to what I do here, how I live. I've got a lot more lined up ready to go, but I am only going to post weekly because so many people end up being burnt out, and I think you get more content if I think of a subject and film on that. I'm going to vary between this kind of chat and vlog and just putting photos up or demonstrations or all sorts of things. The reason I like doing this kind of chat is this is my favourite vlog to watch, this style. The channels that I watch quite a lot, I prefer their episodes where they literally just sit and chat. Like now, I would feel if I was watching it, you've just popped round for a cup of tea or sit there chatting with me. These are the style I like to watch, so I'm hoping there's people out there that like to do it. If there's anything you want to ask me or anything you want me to chat about, anything about my lifestyle or just questions about me or how we live, or just anything you want to know about Cyprus, if you're interested in maybe coming out here to retire or buying a holiday home, we really like to help people. I will do a vlog at some point telling you why we chose Cyprus. There's other countries I do prefer, but for living full time there were a lot of reasons why not. So we put down all the pros and cons, why a country, why not a country, and looked at what was important to us and went from there. So I can tell you about that if you're interested in that. I think that's all really about YouTube right now, other than to say I love it. I think it's a great forum. I don't think there's anything really much else to say about YouTube today. Oh, apart from, go for it. Everyone says your first vlogs are, you look back on and you're not very happy with them and everything. I'm contented. Yes, there's things we could make better about them. Volumes and things like that. But as I say, technical side, bit of an issue here anyway, because we're not going to spend money on doing it. I want to show you that you can do a channel. It's quite hard to set up the channel. I found that actually quite difficult. I think that might well put people off. If you want to ask how to do that, I'm sure Mike will be quite happy to put that on his channel. You'll see his channel is on my link at the bottom if you want to see that. He's the guy to ask the technical questions. So if you want to know about that kind of thing, best you ask him. And other than that, I'm just going to sit here now, continue cutting up my cactus fruit. I give some to my friends, some we eat ourselves. If I've done some when we have guests, obviously we add fruit to theirs, their breakfast, or throughout the day they can come and take some fruit. Our guests do like to go around and pick the fruit from the trees when in season. They just wander around and pick the fruit. So, hope you're going to tune in again, and I'll speak to you real soon. So until next time, Meraki.